Greetings. We are Team 6 of Human-Computer Interaction. Today, we are going to show 5 examples we have found of the Gestalt principles of perception. For our first example, we have the interface of YouTube. In this one, we can notice an example of the proximity pattern. Here, in each of the blue squares highlighted there, we can notice that the elements within are very close to one another, indicating that those elements have a close relation to one another. In addition, by seeing the aggregation of each blue square, we can notice that they have different spacing, indicating that each group are different from one another, creating a distinction of their functions. For our second example, we have the interface of Amazon. In this one, we have an example of the good continuation pattern. The elements within the red square highlighted there are all arranged in a straight line, indicating that the elements there have a close relation to one another compared to the other elements in the interface. For our third example, we have the interface of Canvas. Here we have an example of the common fate pattern. When we press the arrow in the far right inside the orange square, we can notice that all the elements within move to the same direction, indicating that all those moving elements are related to one another. For example, we have the interface of Disney Plus. In this one, we have a clear example of the figure-ground relationship, where we can clearly notice and differentiate what elements are interactable, such as the buttons in the headlight, the buttons of the login and sign up, and the window where we get a synopsis of the show, from the figures that are part of the background, such as the black and gray color there. And finally, for our fifth example, we have the interface of the Riot Games launcher page. In this one, we have a very clear example of the similarity pattern. All the elements within the yellow square have all very similar shapes and very similar designs. And when we hover one of those buttons and interact with them, we find out that they're a video game. This will give us an implication that all those similar elements are all video games, therefore creating the idea that they are all related.